Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder. Today, Kingfish Holding Corporation King has amended a recent filing to provide more details on a new executive hire, and I am seeing some interesting compensation arrangements. Quick note, this is not financial advice, just my take on public filings for educational purposes. A company amended a report to spill the beans on a new COO's pay package. What we're seeing here is a significant chunk of compensation tied to very specific performance metrics. So Kingfish Holding Corporation is filing this amended report because when they first announced the hiring of Lisa Matthews as their new Chief Operating Officer, back on the 20th of July, they did not have all the details finalized about her employment agreement. This amendment is pretty much filling in those blanks. The main point here is the appointment of Lisa Matthews as Chief Operating Officer effective the 14th of July 2026. Now what is interesting is her background. She is 68 years old and has been on the board since February of this year. Before this, she founded a property management company, and before that, she was a Chief Operating Officer for a vacation rental business. The filing mentioned she has 15 years of experience in the metal recycling industry, which is relevant because it is the company's industry. This is good because having relevant experience is always a plus when stepping into a leadership role. Now let's get to the juicy part, the employment agreement itself. It started the 15th of July of this year, and it is for an initial 1-year term. It automatically renews each year, unless either party gives 90 days notice. But really what matters is the pay. Her base salary is $75,000 a year. That is a solid starting point. But the real story is in the stock. She is getting a signing award of 2,000 shares of company stock right off the bat. That is pretty standard to get people invested in the company from day one. But here is where it gets really interesting. She is eligible for performance-based stock awards. These are evaluated every month based on the company's monthly volume of scrap metal, both processed and unprocessed. Her award is 1,000 additional shares for every £500,000 of scrap metal processed above a baseline of £1 million a month. This base amount actually increases by another £500,000 once she hits those targets. So essentially, her compensation is directly tied to their core business operations and increasing their scrap metal volume. This is a smart move by Kingfish Holding Corporation. They are incentivizing their new COO to drive tangible results. If she boosts their scrap metal processing by a significant amount each month, she stands to gain a lot more shares. This is a lot like how some sales roles are structured where a significant portion of pay is commission. It means her bonus or stock awards could potentially be much higher than her base salary depending on her performance. Now, of course, they have to address what happens if things go south. If she is terminated for cause, meaning she did something wrong, or if she leaves without good reason, then she only gets her basic pay and any unused vacation time and unreimbursed expenses. Any unpaid stock bonuses would be forfeited. However, if the company terminates her without cause or if she leaves for good reason, meaning the company made some significant change that justifies her leaving, then she is entitled to her accrued amounts like her salary and unused vacation. She will also get continued payment of her base salary for 2 weeks after her termination date. And importantly, any accrued but unpaid stock bonus for the year will be paid out prorated. This is a pretty standard severance package designed to provide some financial cushion if she is let go without fault. Overall, Kingfish Holding Corporation seems to be strategically aligning their new COO's incentives with the company's operational goals. Tying stock awards to scrap metal volume is a clear signal that they want to see growth in their core business. This filing adds color to the initial announcement and shows a clear pay for performance structure. The risk I am watching is how aggressive the scrap metal targets will be, and if they are truly achievable without cutting corners. What I'm actually looking for is to see if this performance incentive translates into actual measurable growth for Kingfish Holding Corporation in their upcoming reports. Oh, and the research tools I actually use are linked in the description. They help keep this channel going. That is my take. Stay decoded. If this analysis was valuable, hitting that like button really helps, and subscribe for more deep dives. Check out the Discord in the description.